Mate, you completely knocked me off my train of thought. Yeah, like after you're 25, you've got a job and you actually have things to do like every day, and you have your weekend as a break. But I mean, as soon as you stop having a job, it must be so boring. Like, horrifically boring. I don't understand how my grandparents get through the day. Apart from my, like, fairly well-off ones. Because they have houses in Spain. They spend like half the year in Spain. It's really sweet. And they recently came back from a cruise. Apparently cruises are really boring. And, although having said that, they're going on another one. Joy Wire artist is visiting. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you've got a lot of money and you're retired, it must be quite good. Because you have, like, all the time you want to go around, visit places that you, like, couldn't afford to or didn't have a chance to visit earlier in life. But if you, like, don't have the money... What? Must be really... Yeah, it's like... Must really suck. Bed. Stop being a douche. Get placed where I want you. You just finished a literature review for your bachelor's. I suck at anything English. Like, even talking. I mean, you'll probably notice if you watch me for long enough, all of my words will kind of like... Shut up, game. All of my words kind of like blend into each other, and like the faster I try and speak, the worse it gets, until I end up with just like a mess of syllables, and it doesn't mean anything. Power arm helmets. That's nice. Let's see what they got. Pump shotgun. Yeah. Ouch. Ouch. Pistol. Pistol. M16. M24. Why did they have so many freaking snipers? Damn. Didn't even look at the armor they had. Blah 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 blah. A lot of standard stuff. Okay. Where the hell am I? No wait, it's morning. I'm gonna go a little bit quiet while I think about... Actually no, I might as well like talk to you about how I'm thinking through assaulting these guys. Okay, they've got all the resources and are setting up camp here. Got good cover. Actually, if I get my guys to stack up along here, shouldn't be too bad. Literature review is a review of existing research on the subject you choose. Essentially, it's supposed to tell you if what you plan to do is a viable topic or not. I am definitely not that far along with my course. I'm like in my second term. Like first year, second term, I mean. Alright, come on you miserable buggers. So I mean, even if I was gonna go and do something that advanced, I've got another 3 years actually. It's my course. If I switch it to the right one. Oh, I'm really nervous now. This could either go really well or really badly. Alright, what have we got? Pistol, that's not good. M24. Get your butt there. Get your butt there. What about there? There's always power armor. Oh, I don't know. Let's let everyone move. Okay, you go there. 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 I think Pepper's getting shown. What's your health like? Alright. Alright, Pepper, pull back. I don't mind Addie getting shot that much, because she's got some really good armor on. Yes. Awesome. Right, who's got the sniper rifles? You've got a sniper rifle. Okay, Pepper, back out into the line of fire. Sieging pirates or assaulting the colony. See, I wonder if that means that I can just, like, retreat now and let them come to me. But it's kind of not something I want to test right now. Alright, let's pull you back again, Pepper. You're not in too bad shape. But still. Are they running away? Oh, yes! All your resources are belong to me. Awesome. That was easy. Yeah, for God's sake. Rindran and Zeef. Yeah, sure, let's call them that. Oh, it's paused. Whoops. You would not believe how many times I keep misclicking things. Or like pressing the wrong hotkeys. I once started a stream, I got about an hour and a half in and I needed to cough. So I hit the mute mic button and right below it was the stop stream button. And so when I went to unmute my mic, I missed, hit the stop stream button, but because I like record at the same time as streaming, I kept on recording with no mic for another like half an hour until I needed to cough again and mute, and then I realised I was muted for half an hour. Do I play with any mods? Nope. I was actually thinking about converting the game, because I was actually looking through the code and it's in C, and I was thinking about converting the code into Java, because if you convert the code into Java you can play this game on something like a tablet, because it seems, I mean, admittedly most of the controls are like way too small to fit on a tablet. I mean, that's just like resizing them, giving them different dimensions. And it seems like the kind of game that would work really well on a tablet. And it's not like too large or too complicated. I feel like it should run quite well on it. But I mean, there's, I think it estimated there's something like 800,000 lines of code. And it's like, I don't want to spend that much time converting it. 90 difficulty. See, 77, that's much more reasonable. There are a few mods you could recommend. I mean, feel free to throw them out there. I'll check them out. It's just, I don't know if they'd be compatible with the Alpha 9. I mean, that's like my only issue with mods at the moment, because Alpha 9 is so new. I know that's something with Minecraft. And I play a lot of, well, I used to play a lot of Minecraft, but the mods would only work with certain versions of the game. So, I don't really know how it works with this. Let's see what these people are like. Okay, well, that was almost shot off. Right hand shot off. Wait, wasn't I going to give someone an eye? No, that might have been before you came. Addy, ouch. Okay. Set those as medical. Addy, get your button there. Who else was injured? No, you're good, you're good. Anna's good. Is it you, Pepper? Okay. Really want a kidney. I really, really want a kidney. That's that's some pretty quick updating if they're done within a day. Well, having said that, I mean, I don't feel like the game is that large. If I had this... Local squirrel's gone mad. I'm gonna tell you a story about squirrels in a minute. Where was I? Mods being done in a day. Oh, I guess it probably depends on like how large the mods are. I mean, I actually thought about making some mods for this game if I had the free time. But I mean, with modding, if you have an idea, it's probably one that someone's thought up before, and it's probably someone with the skill to pull it off. So I tend not to actually do that kind of thing. Many mods are already updated for Alpha 9. Yeah, that kind of makes me feel like people are expecting it. Oh yeah, oops. Yeah, you can't post links. And I forget. I forget how to turn that on. Sorry. I really need to turn it off. I've had like several people try and post links to like legitimate things that I'd actually be interested in, and it just like deletes them. So I'm sorry about that. Well, I have it changed for tomorrow, because that's when I'm streaming next. Hopefully, as long as I'm not completely dead. I was actually supposed to stream last night, but it looked like someone had punched me in both eyes. And I could barely see. I just had like a searing pain in my eyes. Probably from... Oh, thank God for that. Probably from looking at screens constantly, all the time. Oh, I didn't know that. See, I always wonder, like, when you develop a game that ends up... I know this is an alpha, but I've already mentioned how polished it seems. Like, all of the different facets that are in the game seem to work really well. Where was I going with that? Yeah, and I kind of like wondered how it would end up like that if it's just you testing it out. because there are like so many different possibilities, so many different ways you can do things, that one of them is bound to make something go wrong. I mean, I know that from my programming in C. You like write something out that should work, I mean, it looks like it'll work, and it doesn't. And you write it out like 20 different times and it just doesn't work. And each time we get like an extra hint as to why it doesn't work. But I mean, those were really simple programs. I mean, they had maybe 30, 40 lines, not several 100,000. So I guess I'd actually really like to be a tester for this. But having said that, I get kind of mad if stuff doesn't work. Or if it just like breaks the game. I just spent 3 hours working towards this thing and it's not implemented, or it doesn't work. It's like, I think I'm gonna make the other rooms. I've been so distracted that I've just got a ton of resources now. Oh god. Right. One, two, three. Oh, those little like slivers of rooms really bug me. Alright, steel auto doors. Just need to pop another light in there. There's some beds in a bit. I mean, if you type out all the mods that you think I should check out, I'll just like screenshot it when you finished, so I don't lose them. Also means I don't have to like switch to a different screen and type it or get out my phone or anything. Have I got enough space for another battery room? One, two. Yeah, I'm gonna have a bit of a meh battery room. What's that? Group from Fortune Teller's River visiting the colony. Last game I played, day 500. You had 28,000. Damn. I think it was either the first or the second game that I played, and actually managed to like get to the end. I built my spaceship and launched all of the colonists. I didn't have like anywhere near that amount of resources. I actually can't remember what happened on my first game. It's really weird. I mean, I don't think I lost it. Oh. Oh, bollocks. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I was like playing it and then died, because I'd remember that. And I remember very clearly losing the last game I played. It's like, it's almost as far away as you can possibly get. That was the content ending. Does it fix the ending? Because the ending sucks. you blast off, and it's like, these people escaped. And then you go continue, and then continue, and then it's like, there are no colonists left to complete, to continue your journey. Game over. It's rubbish. Yeah. Alright, Maker, you get the dubious pleasure of picking up Joss. Yeah, Joss. I was really excited for the ending. Because, I mean, it takes so much time just to, just to get through the research to build your spaceship, and then a ton of resources. Because I think I sent off, 17 people at once, which is a lot. It was even worse because I accidentally blocked off some cryosleep gaskets, so I had to make even more than that. So the whole spaceship was probably made out of 20,000 steel, something stupid. Yeah, it was probably more like 10,000. And then you blast off, and it's like, oh. Actually, that is exactly what I wanted them to do. I wanted them to blast off, and then you'd see them take off in the really dodgy spaceship that you made. Because it is really dodgy. It's just support beams, an engine, an AI, and a ton of pods. It was rubbish. I wanted them to blast off, and then they'd be attacked or hit by an asteroid or something, and they just crash land somewhere else. That'd be amazing. And it would maybe it would get you to pick your 3 or 4 best people. It would let you pick the people that would crash land with you. I thought that'd be cool. Don't care how cliched it would be. It would be amazing. I think someone's being lazy with constructing these walls. I don't know if we need another light. Where are they? It'd also be cool if you could after you blast off and crash again, you had to research things more thoroughly and build a better ship, and you slowly kind of work your way further into more advanced planets where you had access to better resources and more technology, until you finally got to one of the glitter worlds and made yourself a home. You landed on a planet with a proper civilization and you could actually stay there. I think that'd be really cool. What on earth am I doing? Right, I don't think this is configured quite right. Maybe this isn't configured right. Alright, don't allow animal corpses. I think one of my second year projects, might be making a game, a decent game. My end of term project is to make a Java game, which I've got a really cool idea for, but I don't know. If I can pull it off, it'll be really good, but I don't think I have the skill, and I definitely haven't I haven't been taught well enough to pull it off without a lot of extra work. I mean, I like the concept. I'm not just saying that because it's my game, because I mean, the bit that makes it good, in my mind, actually came from like one of my brother's suggestions, which I thought was awesome. The mod pack is not quite that deep and complex. No. What I'd like is, like when this game goes into like a full release, not like an alpha or a beta version, that there's an option to do that. Like you have the, I mean the campaigns you have at the moment are like standard story mode, the build mode, and random mode. But what if you had like another option that let you decide whether to have like the single colony? It'll let you have the single colony, or to like progress deeper into like human space. I think that'd be really cool. Maybe like a third option. Because it's always, I prefer 3 options. I think the thing that bugs me about Java the most is that, like, the majority of stuff is already written, is already out there, but you don't know that it's there. That's what annoys me. So, like, there are so many things that you can use that other people have made and will work, like, amazingly well, but it just takes so much time trying to look to see if someone has actually written the things you want. And then it's also the fact that when you implement one of those things, you don't actually know exactly how it works. You want time to put a game within a game that half the players won't ever touch. Well, that's why I wanted to have it as like an option, so that you know it's there. You know that you can advance like through the worlds, because it will tell you that. It's like, I don't know how exactly the story would be, but I mean, yeah, it would actually tell you to like advance through the worlds. And if it did let you unlock like more advanced technology than you could get in the standard campaign, because you're like journeying to these more advanced planets, like the glitter worlds and things, I think that'd be cool. It would also make like the individual games last longer, instead of you just like playing through it and kind of waiting to be overrun. No, I'm actually surprised I'm still alive, given that I've just been talking for the past half an hour and paying no attention to the game whatsoever. I don't actually know what the state of affairs is right now. Oh, I have someone. I don't think I actually have a decent weapon.